Why are we in a famished condition? Well, I started looking at famine, and there's some gruesome realities about famine. But in the Horn of Africa today, there's a catastrophic drought. In 2016, the BBC reported that there were 10 million Ethiopians requiring food aid. Famine early warning says that number is low. It really should be 15 million. And this is what they said. A state of emergency means that they are unable to access adequate food for survival and face an increased risk of malnutrition and mortality. The American church is in a famine, and it doesn't even know it. We don't even know it. You know why? As desperate as the days are in which we live, where terrorists are trying to figure out how to destroy our country, where political angst is at an all-time high, where there's hatred of people and distrust of people, have you seen an increase in prayer meetings in the average church? Most of them don't even have a prayer meeting. And if they do, they only pray over ingrown toenails and things that a doctor can fix. Paul didn't waste his time praying a lot for physical situations. Paul prayed for spiritual people to be spiritually healthy. He prayed for the spiritual health of the church. And you call a prayer meeting and say, hey, we're going to go down the rolls of the people in our church that hadn't been here, and then we're going to go see them and talk to them for the love of their soul. Get your heart right with God, and you'll watch, it'll just be you and Jesus. They'll stay away. Now, if they get an ingrown toenail, they're going to call the church. They're going to want the pastor to visit. They want to make sure it's on the prayer list. But they're not honest enough and broken enough to say, I have a prodigal child, or my marriage is in the pits, or we're about to go through a divorce, because pride leads to famine when we're not honest about where we really are and what we need.